how does it relate to the American people as a whole, not just certain sects, but as a whole?
I think the question is that I put forth and challenge people. When President Barack Obama said, we're 5 days away from fundamentally transforming America, and I addressed that. No one asked him, what does that mean? No one asked him, what are you fundamentally transforming it to, or from what? And that's what I want to challenge the reader, is to understand truly what this country stands for, its principles and its values as that relates to policy and the issues that we're facing. I talk about being a black conservative because some people tend to believe that that's some new trendy thing when it's always been a part of the black community, conservative ideas and principles, and that's why I talk about Frederick Douglass and I talk about Booker T. Washington. So I think that there's a lot of things to be gleaned from the book. My military experiences, I'm sure there are plenty of guys out there that I served with or that had known me from the military. They'll be happy to read that and think about some of the things, like when I went through Checkpoint Charlie for the first time and went over to East Berlin. I'm sure a lot of people can remember those days.
A lot of the leftists are bringing out your record, what happened back in 2004. How do you feel about? Obviously, it doesn't bother you, but how does it affect your family?
Well, it doesn't.
Doesn't?
Yeah, because the thing is, I mean, they're just, they're whistling up the wrong tree. The biggest war criminal in the United States of America sits at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Look, if the left wants to stand beside a person that abandoned Americans to die under a terrorist attack, then that shows how bereft of any code of honor that they have, any sense of integrity, any character whatsoever. And if they want to try to continue to bring up my service record and what I did to protect my men and women, I could really give a rat you know what. Because when I look into the faces of those men who still call me, and sometimes their families, send me nice little notes, I know that it was all for the right thing. And guess what? I can still look at myself in the mirror.